Breaking news. Nigeria government has bribed Amnesty International to demonize IPOB for them to be able to jail Nnamdi Kanu. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today is the 10th of May 2025, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want everybody to pay very good attention because this very news is very, very important. Do not take it for a joke. Don't take this very news for a joke. And once you come across it, make sure that you share it because it has to get to Amnesty International no matter what. By fire, by force. This very information must reach the news desk, office, or the tables of Amnesty International. There is no question. There is nothing anybody can say if not to make sure that Amnesty International gets this information, so that what will happen? Kafaji no gewepu aka enwe n'ofe tupu ọghọla aka mmadụ. Kafaji no gewetu ewu ojii, because Gigi, they cannot be able to see that goat again. Amnesty International must, as fast as possible, remove the hand of a monkey from the pot of soup before it becomes the hand of a human being. Amnesty International must, as fast as possible, start looking for a black goat while it's still in the daytime. Because if it becomes night, Amnesty International can no longer be able to see that black goat while it's dark. I'm telling you, I know the reason why I'm giving this, proverbs. Amnesty International, you are a disgrace to humanity. You are a disgrace to all the NGOs in the world, non-governmental organizations. Look at your tweet. Amnesty International, look at your tweet. A couple of days ago, I gave you a certain news where Amnesty International were busy reporting what is going on in Jos, in Plateau State. While the same moment, that same moment, there was a massacre that took place in Ehamufu. And this massacre is not just a massacre, it didn't happen at once. It was a recurrence incident. It was an incident that happened, repeatedly for complete 1 month. The people of Ehamufu and other parts of Enugu State and Ebonyi State respectively were completely displaced from their ancestral land by Fulani Marudas. Amnesty International abandoned this report. They were busy telling us what is happening in Jos and what is happening in Gombe, Zamfara. They abandoned the Fulani, invasion of Enugu State. I gave that very news and I warned them because I knew they were coming here. I knew where they were going. When something wants to happen, I reason differently. That's why sometimes people talk against me, they write against me. I look at them and I laugh because they don't know what is about to happen to them. They don't know what is about to happen to them. What I have seen, they don't see it. When I gave the news of Amnesty International just like 1 or 2 months ago, it's not even up to 2 months, like 1 month ago or even a few weeks ago, I told them, I warned them because I knew this is where they are coming. I knew they were up to something. Now, before we continue analyzing, let's read first. This very information is from Amnesty International, Nigeria. Amnesty International, this is their official X account, their Nigerian, branch. Official one, Amnesty International, Nigeria. Now watch. I will show you another news after this one. Amnesty International strongly condemns the vicious attack on travelers yesterday, 8 May 2025, along Okigwe Owerri Road in Imo State, unaliving at least, pay attention, unaliving at least 30 people and burning over 20 commuter vehicles and trucks. First of all, I showed that very video. I gave that very news. It was Nigerian army that burned all those trucks. And note, there was no any commuting bus or taxi. It was all trucks and tippers. I gave that very news and I played the video. And it happened on the 8th of May, the day Nnamdi Kanu was going to the court, or should I say the last day of the previous accelerated trial, so-called accelerated trial of Nnamdi Kanu in the Federal High Court of Abuja. I gave that very news, and I told you what really happened, how it happened, that it was Nigeria army that invaded that very Omona Olo, to be precise. Omona, a place called Omona Olo, and set ablaze over 20 trucks. Yes. Now, Amnesty International Nigeria cannot say they didn't hear that very news. They heard it. But look at the way they twisted it. It did not end here. Let us read the second part of their news. From their official X handle. The attack allegedly, now listen, this is where my headline came from. My own headline said, Nigeria government bribe Amnesty International to demonize IPOB for them to jail Nnamdi Kanu. That is my headline, and I make no apology about it because I'm very, very serious. Now, pay attention. The attack allegedly carried out by IPOB/ESN gunmen shows callous disregard for the sanctity of life. First of all, during this attack, no life was lost. This is how evil these people could be. First of all, I know that it was Nigeria army that carried out the attack, and there was no life lost because of what? The people, the drivers of those trucks are the Fulanis, the Northerners, and Nigerian army cannot carry such attack and unalive a Fulani man because Fulani controls the Nigerian army. So no single life was lost because we played the video. I have the video. It's even here on this platform. The video is here on our platform. So what are you talking about? A live video that was taken from the scene of event. No single soul, no single life was lost. And here they are say no less than 30 people were unalived. And now they said the attack allegedly carried out. Forget the word allegedly. They have already sent a message by adding IPOB/ESN government. Are you getting me? So forget allegedly. They have already sent the message by mentioning the name IPOB/ESN. Who are the IPOB? The indigenous people of Biafra. There is nobody you can tell me is an IPOB. Every Biafra man or woman is IPOB. So they are demonizing all of us in order to say, because you Nnamdi Kanu, you lead IPOB. You are the leader of all IPOB. You are the leader of ESN. Therefore, you are responsible for this crime. It is a lie. Amnesty International, are you not ashamed of yourselves? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Now, this incident took place on the 8th of May 2025. Now your report came on May 9, 2025. 9th of May 2025. That is when your report came. So meaning that your report came the following day. So Amnesty International, my question to you is, when did you conduct the investigation in order for you to confirm that it was actually IPOB/ESN, so-called government that committed the crime? Amnesty International, were you there? Were you there? Do you have any office there? Do you have reporters on ground? I have the video. People recorded it and sent me the video that I used for my broadcast. And that very video was authentic because it was taken from the scene of event. So Amnesty, where did you get your own information from? How did you conduct an investigation less than 12 hours? You have already confirmed that it was IPOB/ESN. And this Amnesty International, where were you that the Zojanjawi terrorist army has been bombarding the same Okigwe for the past 3 months? It has been raining in Okigwe for the past 3 months. Everywhere is on fire. Everywhere in Okigwe has been on fire. Houses of innocent Igbo Biafrans in the current southeastern part of Nigeria have been destroyed. Lives and livelihood have been destroyed. Homes have been burnt. Farmlands destroyed. Properties worth billions of worthless naira destroyed. Amnesty International, where have you been? Evil people, where have you been? I want to send message to the Amnesty International headquarters that you better ban or remove all the staffs that you employed in this Amnesty International Nigerian branch. Sack all of them ASAP, ASAP. Sack them today, this very afternoon. Sack all of them. They are all evil. How could you open an office in Nigeria and you employ evil people, criminally minded people who are collecting bribe from politicians to write nonsense in your own name, in the name of Amnesty International, and you allow it to happen? Or are you telling me that you haven't seen this kind of atrocious act from your branch in Nigeria? I'm talking to Amnesty International headquarters, wherever your headquarters is. I'm talking to all of you. So haven't you seen this evil act of your branch in Nigeria? Haven't you seen? Ask them, how did you conclude within 12 hours that this act was carried out by IPOB ESN? Who told you? Where did you get your information from? This is what you must ask them. It is easy for us to know that it was Nigerian army because the same army has been bombarding the same Okigwe for the past 3 months. The videos are everywhere. Evidences abound. Yes, evidences abound. And we have people on ground everywhere in our label. We have people who give us information, who are ready to take videos and pictures from the moment things are going on. Even though that we, the broadcasters, are not there, we have people there because it's in our land. We know the terrain. We have people everywhere. Amnesty International, where is your office? In Abuja. When have you become a news broadcasting agency that you must have reporters everywhere? I'm trying to to figure it out. I'm trying to bring a lot of information to join them together to know where your report is coming from. This report was made on the 9th, while the incident happened on the 8th. And according to the time you can see on your screen, it is less than 12 hours even when this incident happened before this Amnesty International Nigeria made this very report. Shame on you. You are a disgrace, Amnesty International. You are a disgrace. And all of them, including their headquarters, they are in cahoot because they cannot tell me they haven't seen this before. Since yesterday till now, they can't tell me they have not seen this report. They said, the attack allegedly carried out by IPOB/ESN government shows callous disregard for the sanctity of life. The government blocked Okigwe-Owerri Highway and areas of Omona in Oni Moloku government area, unleashed violence in an utter show of impunity. You see, now you see how they expose themselves. Thank God for the internet. They said Omona, yes, Omona is located in Olu local government area of Imo State, not Onimo. This is how you shoot yourself in the foot because you are trying to fulfill the agreement you had with the Nigerian government because of the bribe that they have given you for you to write this junk in order for them to change the public opinion against Nnamdi Kanu. Is there any other thing? Is there any other thing? Is this not the reality? Is this not the truth? Tell me, because you are in a hurry. You can't make you lack knowledge and you can't even do any inquiry. This has shown that there was no inquiry. You use Omuna because it was mentioned in that video. Omuna, which is where that thing happened. But because there was no any investigation at all. You now quickly wrote Onu local government area. This is where you exposed yourself because there was no investigation. You did not do any investigation to confirm the authenticity of your information. This is how you destroy yourselves. Amnesty International, I didn't know you are so evil like this. May your evil follow all of you. May your evil follow all of you. Onimu. When has Omonolu become Onimo local government area? Omona is in Olu local government area. I have already made that very broadcast day before yesterday. Not even yesterday. It was day before yesterday that I made that very broadcast. And you are here telling me Onimo. You see? Now, lastly, in conclusion, they said, The Nigerian authorities must immediately and transparently investigate this attack and ensure that the actual perpetrators are brought to justice. International law requires the Nigerian government to promptly investigate unlawful unaliving to bring in perpetrators to justice. You are not ashamed of yourselves, Amnesty International. You should be ashamed of yourselves. So you did not investigate it before you say it was IPOB ESN. So which other investigation are you calling Nigeria government to make? Which other investigation do you want them to do? When you have already concluded your own investigation and you knew it was already IPOB. Shame on all of you. Shame on you. You irritate me. This organization irritates me. You have become mockery of all NGOs in the world. This organization irritates me so much. I never knew you are so evil like this. So you can allow Fulanis that you employed in Abuja to rubbish your name just like this. Amnesty International, ever since 2017, when you reported about Operation Python Dance, since then you have become a tool in the hands of the Nigeria government run by the Fulani Caliphate, for that matter. Shame on you. Now, in conclusion, let me show you, for you to know that this thing is not just an easy thing. Don't think because it's Amnesty Nigeria, therefore it died here. No, look at it. This is Al Jazeera. This is Al Jazeera. My people, this is Al Jazeera reporting this same idiocy of Amnesty International. Look at their headline. Look at their headline. Now let's take it down here. I want to show you here. Look at it here. Just watch. The attackers are suspected of being members of the banned separatist group, Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB. Amnesty said. Amnesty said. Amnesty said. Have you seen it? Even if you read forward, you see the attack shows callous disregard of the sanctity of life. The government blocked the same thing, the same report. There's no need of repeating it. You see? This is the evil that is going on. And my people, my people, Okwa protest yesterday, unekwetiri, because Obolonye nke na aza yes ama yes mapolia, unekwetiri, norone na amok ndi galaga. I want to say it once again. Thank you to all the people that attended that very protest. I know you people were very little, and shame on those Biafrans who were in that WhatsApp group, who claim to be the organizers of the protest. Shame on all of you. Shame to all the Biafrans in Finland who claim to be supporters of Mazisa Monepa and lovers of freedom. You are waiting for people to call you on your personal line to tell you that we are organizing protests. Shame on all of you. You people should go and hide yourselves in shame. Today it is clear to the whole world that Simon Ekpa is all alone. He is all alone. He is all alone. Shame on all the people who claim to be members of the government, whether you call yourself whatever name you mention, you call yourself. Shame, 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 shame. If you people should go and hide your faces in shame. I can't hide my face in shame. Number one, I did what I'm supposed to do. I played my own role. I am very, very happy. I am proud of the role that I played. For advocating for protests, for the release of our Prime Minister, I can never ever be ashamed doing that. Never in my life, God forbid, for me to be ashamed. But all of you that fought against it, all of you that mocked it, shame on all of you. Igbo people are not supposed to be died for. I want everybody to know today that ndị Igbo ekwesịrọ mmadụ ịnwụrụ fa. Ọ bụ na ịbụrụ onye ọjọọ tụsalụ n'ozi ya and make it go viral.